Right, okay. Listen carefully.
500 heat lights there tonight.
Stony Beach.
Right, any fresh meat takes on any odour that's around about it. So, i.e., if the wife's making scones in the kitchen and you decide to paint some paintwork in the living room, the smell from the paint will go through and it'll be into the scones. Meat and fish are exactly the same. And that's why fresh meat is susceptible to flavours that you want to put on it. Right, today what we've got is just the ordinary, everyday preservatives, which is salt, sugar, smoke and dark rum. Right, and I'm going to show you what happens with this. This is not me, this is traditionally done in the local villages. So basically, we've got a fish that's already gutted, it's out of the freezer, so we're away to take his napper off. And that just comes off like that. Goes into there like that. Right, okay, you're watching. Salmon's got pin bones in them, but in this case you don't worry about it because we're going to smoke it. But if that was going away to the general public right away, then it would have to be pin boned. So we'll just dress that up a little.
That's done like a true poacher, ain't it?
If he was working for a fish merchant, you wouldn't get away with all this waste. Okay, let's have the other one off.
As soon as you get a photo, I'll smoking in the background down it. Send it to the EHO.
I'll smoke in the background, don't get smoked.
I know you would use that up cycle, but for today's purpose anyway. Okay, now what happens next is that, where's Aidan? Aidan, you come down. Give me a hand. You've got dry hands. Take that bag of sugar, look. Oh, don't fall. Take the lot. Take this bag of sugar. Right. And get some in your fingers like that, and just spread it. Just drop it on there, and I'll spread it about. Don't be shy. Right. We're skipping out the salt in this process because it needs to sit for half an hour or so. So I'm skipping the salt out. Keep going. Put plenty on. Right. Keep going. This is my sugar, not yours, you know. Alright.
Before the light's going.
That's what I used to drink.
Right, on there, same again. Now sugar does the same as salt. Once it's on for a wee while, it starts to sort of melt in. And the fillet will start to take on a colour of brown.
You always keep the skin on.
Oh aye, yeah.
And here comes a good part.
Now normally that would sit about for a wee while to marinate, but for today's purposes we'll just bang them straight in. Okay, and basically that's it. Just laid up there. Now that what you've just seen there, that produces that. That's it. finished job. Okay, now that's two different smokes altogether. Now, back to the garlic sausage now. I know Arthur you don't like garlic.
I can't touch garlic.
Right, okay. When you've got a smoker on, for me, I'm as well smoking everything, venison, whatever's going, you know, because I'm at it all day. This is a favourite because if you've got stuff in the freezer that's, you know, you've had it in for 8 or 9 months and you want to be using it and you can't, then bingo, this is the way to do it. So basically what we've got here is just pork, 60-40 with mince, 40% being the mince. You need that to bind it. You also need top quality breadcrumbs, which means to say it's not what you buy in Tesco's. What do you call them?
Ruscally.
Ruscally. Right. You need. I could show you. It's heavy duty stuff. What they use in the commercial trade. You need that to bind it, and then in this case it's 2 full cloves of garlic, the whole thing's in stock. In this case, chicken stock, and then herbs, all through in. But that's marinated up. The fluid is marinated up sort of 30 hours before it's used, and then the meat's made up the night prior to this, and the fluids are put in, and it's left to marinate overnight in the fridge. So this happens to be a Blue Peter job for the benefit of today, in the sense that I did this actually, this one here, yesterday. Right, this is today's. This is the finished product. This is also finished as well, but this is sausage slice. It's the same as what goes into a sausage skin, but the only trouble is I'm another 3 hours bloody putting it into sausage skins. It's a damn sight easy putting it into a tin. Who cares whether it's sliced or it's round? Yep. So this is garlic sausage slice. The thing is, it is nice to eat like that, but the problem is it doesn't get a chance to drain. It has to drain its fats onto a tray, and as it drains down, it tightens up and becomes very solid, which is the finished product here. Now, you can all get a taste of this for those that like garlic, but you can then, what I love is just to make up a nice little batter and cut that into slices, batter it up, and go, gee whiz, I'll be dead shortly. So this, you don't really want a sample of this. It's only just to show you what's happening. Anybody that wants any garlic sausage to take home, if you like this, I've got it already down there, sitting waiting to go. And there you go, gentlemen.
Beautiful.
Now, this is very, very soft, but you'll find this is very firm like what you buy in the shop. So, if you could try it first, and as long as you're still standing. It's garlic mine, how you like garlic. Oh,
Battered the whole thing.
Okay. Take it out a bit. Okay.
Right.